Once upon a time, high atop a mist-shrouded mountain, there stood an ancient observatory known only in whispers. Its domed roof gleamed under the light of countless stars, and its solitary keeper, Lyra, spent her nights studying the heavens. Lyra had lived on the mountaintop for as long as she could remember. Her only companions, the stars above, and the stories they seemed to tell. Her telescope was no ordinary instrument. It shimmered with a faint, otherworldly glow. Through it, Lyra could see not just stars, but the wishes attached to them, faint and ephemeral as fireflies. One evening, as the first stars began to appear, Lyra noticed something unusual. A cluster of wishes, brighter than any she had ever seen, hovered together near the horizon. She adjusted her telescope and saw scenes of people below. An old man longing for reconciliation. A child hoping to mend a broken toy. A woman yearning for courage. Intrigued, Lyra stepped onto the balcony and extended her hand toward the cluster. The telescope glowed brighter, and a single star descended, floating into her palm. It pulsed with warmth and light, and as Lyra closed her fingers around it, she heard a soft voice. A wish unfulfilled fades into nothing. Will you help? Lyra hesitated. The stars were meant to guide, not to intervene. But as she gazed at the star, she felt a pull. A quiet, insistent call to action. The telescope began to hum, and Lyra saw paths forming in the light, each one leading to the people whose wishes she had seen. Steeling herself, she followed the first path, descending the mountain for the first time in years. Her journey took her to a bustling village, where she found the old man sitting by a fountain. His hands trembled as he held a crumpled letter. Lyra approached him, the star glowing softly in her pocket. "Why don't you send it?" she asked gently. The man looked up, startled. "It's too late. He'll never forgive me." Lyra smiled and placed the star in his hands. Sometimes, all it takes is a little light to guide the way. The star glimmered, and the man's expression softened. He smoothed the letter and stood, his steps resolute. One by one, Lyra followed the paths to fulfill the wishes. She repaired the child's toy with the touch of starlight, bringing laughter to their tear-streaked face. She stood beside the woman at the edge of a crowded hall. The stars glow, filling her with a courage to step inside. Each time, the star grew dimmer, and Lyra felt bittersweet. But as she returned to the observatory, the night sky shimmered with renewed brilliance. As Lyra gazed through her telescope, the stars whispered their thanks. The wishes she had fulfilled had sparked new ones. Dreams of kindness, bravery, and hope. For the first time, Lyra understood. The stars were not just lights in the sky, but reflections of humanity's capacity to dream and to act. Helping others fulfill their dreams doesn't diminish us. It lights up the stars within ourselves. The end.